morning, all. Welcome to another episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstition, and the concept from the misconceptions. So today is on Pacts with Spirits. What is the phenomenon called making pacts with spirit? How to make a pact with a spirit? And what to do when you have gotten what you wanted from that pact, or you did not get what you want from that pact. How to approach the situation. Is it even possible to make a pact with a spirit? Let's find out today. This phenomenon is a situation whereby a living human, a person, can be me or you, anybody, decides to reach an agreement with a deity, a non-living entity in the physical form. A deity can be a spirit, can be a god, can be even a ghost, the spirit of a dead person, can even be an animal or whatever, whereby they try to reach an agreement where this human can be able to get some benefits in the areas of prosperity, can be increased finance, increased material wealth, can be love, it can be extension of life, good health, or trying to intercede for loved ones, or something like that. It's a phenomenon that is very popular in spirituality. I have noticed this trend across all spiritual paths. In Christianity, you see Christians pledging their lives to their God, Jesus or Jehovah, to dedicate their whole life in service, in fealty to this deity, in exchange that the deity will protect them and give them a good life and protect their family, grant them all their heart desires for all their days on this earth. And at the end of their life, they are going to go to the abode of this deity and continue living there, working for this deity or with this deity, and spending all their eternity with this deity. I have seen this trend is the same in Islam. In Islam, we see the advocates, the devotees, dedicating their life as well to Muhammad, doing the will and the works of Muhammad on this planet, with the hope that if they die, they will spend eternity in heaven. For the men, they are promised that if they serve Muhammad faithfully in this lifetime, they will be granted a good life, and when they die, they will go to heaven to be at the right side of Muhammad, and they will be given 42 virgins to be their wives and concubines for all eternity. I have seen this in Buddhism, Hinduism, of living an afterlife, pleasant afterlife. I have seen this across all religion. Also in spirituality, we also have this trend in African spirituality. We see people making pacts with spirits, with ancestral spirits, for exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Only in this world, the difference is that they don't really need to worship the deity for all their life. They just reach an agreement that I will give you this money, I will give you this sacrifice, I will maybe give money to buy some goats or build a shrine for you, or whatever reason. I just need your help. Okay, please help me. I'll give you some offerings. Do this for me. I need money, I need wealth, I need fame. Can you do this? Sometimes the spirit may say, yes, I can do that. Sometimes they may not say anything. So this is a trend that is not new. It is something very, very ancient that has been happening across all uh, all types of spirituality. So in this modern day, we see people trying to make pacts with specific spirits, and we see spiritualists and magicians, right-hand path magicians, left-hand path magicians, spiritualists, all sorts of practicing spiritualists, all the good, the bad, the ugly. Everybody out there is trying to sell, that calls themselves a spiritualist, is trying to sell this service, that they can make a pact for you with the spirit to grant you wealth, prosperity, love, and all the good candies you want in this lifetime for just a fee, a token. Some are very expensive, some are very cheap. So, do this work? And if they work, how is the right way to approach it? From my own experience, I have actually come across this phenomenon, and I have actually purchased the services of some magicians for wealth and fame to see if it will work, and also to see if I can take advantage of this phenomenon to improve my living situation as well. So I went out there, I came across some magicians, I looked at them, checked their profile, checked them out. I approached them, I bought their services, and from my own experience, I will not say I didn't ask for so much, like to win the lottery or to become a mega millionaire. From what I was led to believe, that you should be realistic in your demand, and the demands you're asking for must be necessitated by a level of urgency, something that is really, really needed, something that is essential to you. What I really asked for in those packs were actually things that were essential for me at the time, very essential. They were my top priority. I got some, I did not got some within the time frame. So I will not actually know if the results of my pact making was as a result of the pact that I did, or it was my own efforts that gave me the things that I actually was looking for. But I tried different services. I was able to see that I got what I asked for within a very short time in some instance, while some other instance I did not get exactly what I wanted. So I will not speak against the motion or the topic. So what I can say from experience is that there is a 50-50 chance of you getting what you want when you go into this service. It doesn't mean that you will get it exactly the way you want it. So there is a 50-50 chance of you getting your desires met. So that is the way I have seen, what I have experienced about the situation. It can be due to my own ingenuity, my own alacrity, my own motivation that made me to achieve that aim. It might also be due to the spiritual influence from the deity that aided me to get that result that I was looking for. So, what you can be able to deduce from this situation, if you were able to get the things that you want from the pacts within the specification or the duration of the contract, then it may likely be the deity that gave you the opportunities to get those things. Or it may be pure coincidence. In that case, you will not know if it was coincidence. But the most important thing is that you got what you wanted out of the pact. And that is what we're after, right? So that is what I have realized from the situation. Okay. So what happens when you don't get what you want from the pact? You pay the magician or a spiritualist a very handsome amount of money, and the magician promised you that you're going to be wealthy within 6 months or before the end of the year. You're going to be having your dream car, your dream house. I assured you everything is going to be fine. Just pay this money, do this right, sign this pact with this giant or powerful demon, and everything will be fine with your life. And you believed, and you borrowed the money, and you paid the magician, and 6 months later, you are not yet to be found. 1 year later, nothing is happening. Then you start asking questions. What happened? But I have the pact with this spirit you're supposed to give me. Where is the money? I want a refund. I want a refund. Is it possible to get a refund? Is it possible to get a refund? In most cases, I have never seen or heard about anyone that actually got a refund for a service like this that did not work out. Well, the thing you should know is that 3 things you can do in this situation. First one, you walk away, which most people normally do. You just keep silent and walk away. Number 2, you confront the magician to remind them of their promise to grant you wealth or the favors on the promise that if you paid for this service, you're going to get them, and hear what they have to say. If they have to go back to their oracle to find out what happened, why you didn't get what you want from that pact. If you were the one that were responsible or the spirit did not deliver, and find out the situation. 3, some other people, we go to town and start sabotaging the name of the magician or the spiritualist, calling them a quack, a fake, a phony, telling everybody that this person is not, this person is a scam artist. Some people do that as well. I paid for the service, he promised me heaven and earth, he promised, I paid him $500, I paid him $1,000, I paid him $2,000. I did not get any wealth, nothing happened. I tried everything, nothing happened. That person is fake. So, in my own opinion, when approaching this kind of service, you should look at it like as if you are buying a lottery ticket to win the jackpot. You don't get your money back if you don't win. And you don't go to town sabotaging the name of the lotto company because you didn't win the lottery, telling everybody that the lottery company is a scam, the lottery company is fake, people should avoid it, spoiling the name of the company. You don't do that. Okay, the only situation you can do that if that company is they have a fraudulent history of cheating in the games. That is the situation, and you must still have credible evidence, historical evidence to prove that these people have deceived you in this very situation. So anytime you are planning to do a pact with a spirit for wealth, fame, prosperity, don't think of getting your money back. Just as if this money is just like you buying a ticket. You may win, you may lose. Don't even put your mind, don't put all your hope and trust in that process. Don't keep thinking about the process. Just let it go and see what happens in this situation. One of the main problems that spiritualists complain about that inhibits manifestation is that you keep thinking about the results, that you're going to win, you have that anxiousness. And so that zeal, that desire, you are not actually letting it go outside of you. You are keeping it internally. So, and you are also disturbing the process of working naturally. So if you have that kind of mindset when going into making a pact and putting all your hope, ambitions, and your life, your life energy into that pact, that one singular pact must change your life, must improve your situation, and you don't stop thinking about the situation, you are going to likely be disappointed, because only that thinking in itself will not allow you to focus on other productive aspects of your life. So, if you want to do a pact with a spirit, my advice is do not just assume that this money you are just giving it to charity, you are giving it away. Don't expect anything back. If you get something back, it's fine. If you don't get anything back, it's okay. Nobody wins all the time. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Just have this mindset about the situation. There's no need for you going to blast the name of the magician or the spiritualist that is a quack. You should expect that this is a 50-50 situation. You win or you lose. So that is my own 2 cents on the issue. Then also, what do you do if you actually get what you want from the pact? Naturally, you are supposed to like do a little bit of thank you offering to the spirits. In Christianity, you do Thanksgiving. I don't know how they do, if they do something like that in Islam. In African spirituality, you are supposed to go back to the magician or the priests to tell them that you have gotten what you wanted. Then you give them a token. Could be simple as buying them a bottle of drink, a little bit of money, or some offering items to the gods to show your appreciation. But most times, people do not do this. Many people forget totally when they have gotten what they wanted. And the ones that remember, most of them also do not go back to tell the spiritualists that they have gotten what they wanted, because they are afraid that the spiritualists will demand more money from them that they want to give, that they are willing to give. So they naturally keep quiet and just let it slide. After all, I paid them up front. So the deal has been concluded and they go back to their houses. Well, the worst case situation, what I have noticed in my country, Nigeria, you will see people going to spiritualists for favors, one favor or another. After they have gotten the services of these spiritualists, they will now go to the Christian church to give thanksgiving in the church to their God. It is a very funny trend in Nigeria, but it happens all the time. And this situation have pissed off many spiritualists. Many of them are so angry that Christians will go to their shrine in the dead of the night, where nobody can see them, to ask for favors, to do things, to do sacrifices, to change their situation. And when they have gotten these favors, they will go to church on Sunday and give testimony to God that it was the Christian God that actually brought this favor to them and give money to the pastor and do a party in the church and everybody will dance and thank the God Jesus. So many African spiritualities practitioners, they are pissed off with this situation, and it happens all the time. It happens every day. Many people, due to the nature of African spirituality, the bad name that have been given to it, so many Africans are ashamed to identify with their traditional religion. They believe that it is a primitive practice and it is evil. These are people that have been made to believe that their spirituality is inherently evil by Christianity and the colonialists, and that they are worshiping demons. These people actually believe their ancestors are demons. So my question that I always ask these people, that if you believe that your natural spirituality is evil, is demonic, then you yourself is naturally demonic and evil because you are a product, a direct product of that spirituality. You cannot see a sheik that says his mother is evil and it's not evil. They are born of the same stock. So you can see like a fruit of a tree, a fruit telling the tree that he hates the tree, that the tree is demonic. He was trying to cut himself up from that tree. Is it possible? I don't know, but they seems to have this mentality. But most of them deep down still have the inherent fear of the African spirituality. They know that it works. Many of them cannot understand it, and they believe that anytime they go to do traditional spiritual activities, they believe that they are worshiping demons. So they are ashamed. And somehow the practice works, so they believe they're interacting with the devil every time to do these things, that they are going to the devil. So nobody wants to be seen to be doing things with the devil. But in the night, it's okay to go to the devil for favors. Then in the daytime, it's okay to claim to be for God. So they are kind of hypocritical. They are hypocrites. Many of the African Christians, even the pastors, so many of the Pentecostal pastors we have today, many of them are practicing African spirituality secretly. They go to native doctors to get powers to do the miracles that they do in the church. I have come across many pastors in Nigeria, physical experience, that are practicing African spirituality. They have shrines in the bushes. They have places that they go to practice African spirituality. And they have churches where they pray to God and heal people and read from the Bible every day. So I saw like a ball of hypocrisy. That is what I see. Many of them have pacts, this kind of pacts with spirits. They have pacts with deities, contracts with negative deities to suppress the spirituality of people, so that they can use these people to enrich themselves. So this pact making is not a new thing. It is very, very common in African spirituality. And this is how it works. So if you want to do a pact with a spirit, just know that it's a 50-50 situation. You may get what you want, you may not get what you want. You should know this. That is why it's very important to make sure you work with a reputable spiritualist, somebody that have a track record for good deliveries, for high performing practices, that have good characters. So you can be able to trust those people better. And you can be able to get good results from those people as well, not some quacks that people don't really know anything about. So that is my 2 cents on the issue of making pacts with spirits. So I hope that this information is well received, and questions and comments are also welcome. Please like and share this video, and subscribe to this channel for more interesting topics on spirituality. So I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye.